Welcome anyone, the family, to the channel. Happy Friday to you guys in the U.S. All right, you're overseas. I don't know if you before or after, but happy Saturday. I believe y'all ahead of time is before us, so some of you guys might already be in Saturday. But hey, welcome to the channel. Let's give that honor where that honor is definitely due, and that's to our Creator God and to His Son Jesus Christ for dying on the cross that we may have life and life. What? More abundantly. Come on, family. Y'all know what I'm going to say before I say it. All right, family? Hey, you know what? I always try to just tell you guys, this is my journey, all right? So, hey, you know, understand when I'm sharing my journey with you and I'm putting links out there, it's because I want you to be successful. I want you to see exactly how I'm making money, all right, in this crypto world. $6.6 trillion industry. All right. Last time I checked, millionaires was been made. All right. Millionaires was been made every 3-4 days. A millionaire was made from the crypto space. This is how powerful the crypto world is, family. But hey, today we talk about HLX, all right, higher level learning. All right, this platform has been just, like I said, it's typical. It's nothing, it's a typical platform to me. Meaning that, what I'm saying by typical is that you're going to have some good days, you're going to have some bad days. It's just what goes with the territory, but you should have more good days than bad days, right? This is just trading, period. It don't care if you're trading stocks. It don't care what you're trading. There's going to be some good trading days and there's going to be some bad. But if the good outweighs the bad, and you're doing at least 70 to 75% of good trades, meaning you're making money 75% of the time, and 25% of the time you're not, then that's a good platform to be in. And higher level is doing about 80%. It's an 80% is an 80% platform that's been performing. All right, family. So hey, you know what? We had a rocky not last month, the month before, when the Feds raised the interest rate. Things went crazy in the U.S. It went crazy across the world. One thing about the U.S. economy, it affects the world. It just don't affect the U.S. All right, it affects the U.S. maybe more, but it does affect the economy, and that could be that effect could be big, or let me say it could be good, or it could be bad, depending on how it's moving. And so when the Feds raise the interest rates, what happens is then it then kind of goes, bad, because, prices go up, loans go up, things like that goes up, the economy threshold goes up, as for what the lending power is, and the interest rate for lending power through the government, all right, and things like that. So that kinds of, put investors and put other people kind of at a worry, because hey, if your credit card interest rate goes up, not too many people is going to get that credit card, or not too many people are going to pay, possibly, and then that's going to hurt the credit card company and so many other different companies. So this is why when interest goes up, it affects the economy, and with inflation at an all-time high like it is, family, understand that inflation at an all-time high like it is, and we in the U.S., I can't speak for other countries, but we in the U.S. are seeing things that's just at a record price. You go into the grocery stores now, you're going to pay a lot more for groceries. Things like that is what the Fed is trying to combat, to bring things down. The housing market is just, the price for a home is just, wow, man, it's high. And so they're, raising the interest rate. We got another hike scheduled to come in. I believe they said November 1st or 2nd, something like that. They're going to, possibly hike up the interest rate. And that's something that I'm be looking at very careful. All right, very careful, because what I want to see, if they go up 75 basis points, I think we're going to see another windfall happen. We're going to see the economy start to, things is going to get crazy. So with me, what I'm doing, and everyone, that's in higher level, who everyone is part of anyone family, or whoever you are, I'm just going to pay attention. I'm gonna turn off my bot. And so my thing is, I'm gonna let Monday come. I'm gonna let Monday come, and on Monday I'm gonna turn off my EA bot. All right, I'm turning it off, and then I'm gonna go ahead and wait until after announcements. That's what I'm gonna do. I have talked to some people. I even text Drew. I even text Drew Taylor, and he said some people are taking out the USD pairs. I don't know if that's going to work or not. Like I said, I'm giving my advice, what I'm thinking. I'm not giving you advice. I'm just going to tell you what I think. All right, no advice. You make your own decision. Because I don't want to hear people say, "Man, I could have made a whole lot of money and stuff, but I turned off my bar and it flew, and all I had to do." You do what you want to do. That's a decision you have to make, all right, family? And I'm not trying to influence no one, because I don't want no one to come back, because I don't know, honestly, which way it's going to go once the Feds come in. Because if the Feds do not raise it 75 basis point, I think the economy is going to do well. The trades is going to do well, right? That's my thoughts on it, because, people are saying that, hey, you know what? Maybe the Fed is slowing down on raising interest rates so aggressively, and so they might, see that as a sign that we're starting to level off and come to a level point on where the Fed is going to stop raising interest rates, and so it might make the market, continue to move well, like it has been moving, and or they could raise it up 75 basis point, and the other part of the world could jump in and say, "Oh man, you know what? Wow, the dollar is falling, the U.S. dollar is falling, but everything else is getting stronger." I don't know which way it's going to go. So please make sure you make the decision based off of your feelings and thoughts and your due diligence as what you think is going to happen. All right. But for me, like I said, to safeguard myself, not greedy for money. I'd rather just go ahead and say, I'll wait, until after announcement and stuff, and I pay attention to the stock market, and I pay attention to the cryptocurrency market, and see how that's performing before I turn my bot back on to make sure we're doing good. And it doesn't mean by turning it off it's going to save us when we turn it back on. It's just, hey, I just know the last hike, we lost a lot of money, and I know some people who lost a lot of money because of that. So what I'm trying to do is kind of try my best to safeguard as best as possible. I'm hearing some people are just going to let the bot run. They're not turning it off. They're just going to let it go and do its thing, and that's just it, But hey, that's kind of what it is. Hey, but let's get into a little bit of looking at where we at right now. So far today, I have made $120.31 after my fees and commission. I have already made $108 one day. This is how high level works when we don't have these things happening in the market, when we don't have interest hikes and everything. You're just kind of just running. Higher level, the EA bot just moves and it makes money. All right, so let's look at it. So right now, as you can see, I got one trade at GBP CAD and stuff that is moving right now and stuff. So that should reverse. It's going up, so it might have to go through the weekend, but we'll pay attention to it. So far, you can see that my balance is 2,600. So since I put the $2,000 in after I lost money, I added another $2,000. I have already this month made $600. All right, already made the $600 this month. We got to the 31st to see what it does. But so far, I have already made $600 this month. And this is letting the bot run and doing its thing, in a month. Now you take that and you say, $600 a month, and you go 10 months, at $600, what you have made? You have made $6,000, right? Calculation, right? 6,000, right? Because you make 1,000 a month, 10 months is 10,000. So 10 months, so if I go 10 months making $600, I make $6,000 in 10 months and stuff. That's the power of this. And as it grows, you make more. You change up your lot size and things like that. You guys that's in it knows it as you grow, and stuff. And my thing is every $500 I make, and what I'm going is 2,000, 2,500, 3,000, 3,500, things like that. It goes in and I look at it there, and then I raise it 0.05, right? So at 2,500 is 0.25, at 3,000 is 0.3, at 3,500 is 0.35, and so what that does is it builds it where you can make even more. Remember, this platform is for those who saying, hey, you know what, I'm in this for a long run. I want to get it to the point where, you want to get it to a point where you feel comfortable to say, hey, you know what, if you're comfortable making $600 and you want to pull out your $600 a month, then you can. Me, I'm comfortable. I want to be comfortable of doing at least $1,000 a week and stuff. And the good thing about this platform is no one's in control of your money. And what I mean by no one's in control of your money, family, I mean that you only fund your broker. All right. So when you see the commissions, that's what the broker money is. They make money off of commission. They don't make money off your money in there and stuff. They make money off the commission. That's what's the good thing about a broker and stuff. So your funds is a little bit more secure, that no one's going to run off and take off with the whole bank, right? And stuff. As we get into other platforms, they take off with your bank, right? We done had that happen from so many different platforms. They done took off with the bank, took our money and gone, right? And there's nothing we could do, because why? They register with the broker. They took your money and they register with the broker, so they have control. So the broker don't know that, hey, thousands or hundreds of thousands of people has put into this platform. They don't know that at all. So what they did was, okay, we don't know. So so when the platform takes off and say, hey, you know what, I'm gonna take their money, I'm shutting this thing down. And, they go in and say, tell a broker, hey, I want this money. And the broker can't tell them no, because you're not registered with that broker. Only the person you gave the money to, who registered with the broker, is the only one has control over getting that money. All right. So that's kind of lesson thing to kind of see there, and even with PAM accounts. So I got a PAM account right now, and stuff, and I went in and tried to withdraw. And I'm waiting because, on the weekends, because the weekday it's doing its due, and, it's using your money and stuff so you can make money. So I'm waiting to see if they can go ahead and honor my request to get my money out, right? So it's kind of how it kind of goes, But, PAM account a little different too, because there's someone else involved as supposed to be they're kind of like a broker, but they're really not. But what they are is kind of like the controller over, people using their platform. So they have certain things they're regulated to, saying, hey, you can't just keep their money. If you don't approve it, we'll approve it in 24 hours or whatever. And so that's kind of how that's supposed to go, but we'll see. how true that is with that family. So hey, besides that, like I said, y'all, it's been running well. Right now, you can see the trays that it done took. Let me move this stuff out the way. You can see last night, it just was killing the game last night. On this platform, my other platform, I made $400 in one trade. It's a slower platform. It's more of just a long, slow, I'm not looking to get in to take anything out of this platform. This is kind of like, hey, let this platform run, for wherever, because, that's kind of like, hey, you know what? As long as everything is running, the bot system is running, and everything, we're okay. I have my stop losses in there, and my stop losses is really minimal. I got my stop loss at 50%. So already that platform has doubled, has past doubled what I initially put in, but it moves slow. Some days it don't take trades at all. So hey, family, that's all I kind of got. Hey, like I said, if you're new and you looked at my channel and you like the information, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I'm not begging for people. I'm kind of putting this information out for my Inner Winning family, so they know, hey, that's the Inner Winning family. So I'm kind of putting that out there. And for you guys who might be thinking about it, there is links and things like that you guys can look at. All right, family? So hey, like I tell you guys all the time, I see you at the top because the bottom is too crowded. You have a great and blessed day.